We are on video number 5 of the Treasure Trove storage unit. Insane. I think we've done so far 9 or 10 hours of filming, and I think there's been over 4 to 5 hours of video done on this. We have this left. We're getting through it. I think down below there is a counter. Total value of this entire thing, it's upwards of $10,000. If this is your first one, watch this one, but then go back and watch the other ones. This was a 10 by 10 that we only picked up for $511. And I did find, or I did buy, a brand spanking new Kershaw knife at a yard sale the other day, specifically for doing this. And I'll lose it by 2 o'clock today. All right, we do have some pictures. We did find some really good artwork in here that Dad actually has been taking home and researching for us. None has been super expensive, but they all have been pretty decent. Like, check this stuff out we got going on here. Look at that. The Willie House? What's that say? That's what it says. The old Willie House. All right. You got that going on. Then you have the beach. And then you got 4 o'clock in a town. I have no idea what's going on there. Look at this frame. That's a nice frame right there.
Picture.
It says 1973 on it. It's about an old farmhouse. Well, that's actually not too bad. That's a good looking picture, isn't it? All right, so we got something in here. This was also professionally wrapped. 100% this was professionally wrapped. And we don't know the story behind it. Like the entire story, we do know that this was a manager special unit, and the person did just sign all of this stuff over to the storage unit place and told them they didn't want it no more. So, all right, this looks like a bin that was just legitly plastic wrapped up. Yep. We got some cleaning supplies. What is that? Butcher's Boston Polish. Is this for, like, no.
In your cars?
Oh, maybe. I was thinking for, like, butcher blocks.
For floors,
furniture,
antiques.
Metal, window, drawer slides, musical instruments. It has a very array of what you can use with that.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay, you don't want to eat off of it though, but it has like some different types of polish on it. That's pretty neat. Got some paint stuff. Luckily no paint, because paint's kind of hard to get rid of. A yoga strap. Also a yogurt, a string. We were looking for string the other day. 100-foot clothesline. There you go. We found some in the storage. I'm telling you, you find so much in the storage. In a canvas drop cloth, I think it's like $5 or $6. I gotta close this because this thing is like really sharp. The guy I bought it from said, "You'll cut your hand." And I said, "Yeah, okay, sir, whatever." I used it today. I cut my hand. He was right. Just shoot your eye out, kid. That's kind of what he did. I shot my eye out. Was that an eraser? All right, just random stuff in here, right? I mean, all of it's actually good that we could use around the house, but nothing really to sell. But if you go and buy that whole thing at the Home Depot, that probably cost you $50. We got a filing cabinet. Empty. It feels like it's empty. And empty. Oh, no, hold on. Not empty. Yes, empty. We got some
I actually need some of those.
Oh, wow, there's so many in here. This is a big filing cabinet, yeah. But nothing in here other than just some empty files. What do we got going on over here? Calm it down. This thing was attacking me. Oh! Macaw parrot. They bought that for $45. That'll end up in our booth. They're like a little parakeet. Check that out. That is really cool. Edward Lee. Oh wow, look at these. Got birds. So this is all that one, like that guy. I just made that up. I don't know who this is. What is that? A roadrunner? Small peacock? A pheasant? That's 100% a pheasant, if I've ever seen one. Hummingbirds. This is like guessing game. Do you know your birds? More hummingbirds. That's the red belly greenback. It's got like see his little wings? No. That is it. And then, so that's actually pretty nice. And you have this right here. Birds of North America. We got all of them. That is the red-headed woodpecker. woodpeckers by that guy. Check that out. Well, that's, I mean, we'll put those in the booth for what, $5 a piece or something?
It is rainy today, and when the sun comes out, it is hot.
Well, it's going to
humid.
get, what are you going to do when it gets hot, baby? We now live in the country of South Carolina. She going to get real hot. Look how sharp this knife is. Woof. That's scary. That's scary sharp. Doilies? We actually sell these things like hotcakes on, Whatnot. What's wrong?
That is pretty.
Oh, you scared me. I thought there was a bug in here. That is very pretty. What is it, a doily?
I don't know. I guess.
So that's pretty. And then you have some
Tablecloth.
tablecloths. Couldn't think of the name. Just kind of froze there like a deer in headlights. Then you just have a whole bunch of old linens. And this stuff, though, does sell. I mean, all of this will sell on our Whatnot shows. People like these older linens. Look how many there are. I mean, there's 60,000 linens. Really, like, this is probably $200 or $300 worth of this stuff. Look at these little handkerchiefs. So many this was inspected by number 6. That one's monogrammed, so I don't think that's going to be worth a whole bunch. Man, look at them all. We just look at them. There's so many in here. And these are like napkins or?
I don't know. What are you doing with these? Just putting like a
That-
table set?
Probably all those crystals that we found goes on these things. Yeah, definitely probably like a really fancy table set. I mean, there are, oh, there's different colors. I don't see any more of those really neat looking bird ones that you saw. Oh, look at these.
Oh, those are nice.
Oh, yeah. There's, okay, it just went up. I bet you there's $400 worth of linens, and everybody's probably thinking, that's ridiculous. Ebu vintage linens, and you'll be surprised. You'll be like, wowzer. This green one looks like some sort of maybe tablecloth or runner, or yeah, probably like a table setting for Christmas.
The bottom. There's like a tag.
It is 45% linen, 55% cotton, made in Czech Republic. It doesn't have a name. We can name it if you want. Gary, the green centerpiece. What was that noise? Is that Gary? Are you telling people to come over here? Yeah, there's just, I mean, they're monogrammed too. This one has a rose on it though, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, this is all sellable stuff here. Usually people, you know, 55% linen, 45% cotton. So these aren't like handmade or anything. Has that got a name on it? Made in China. They seem older, don't they? I mean, stuff was probably made in China back in the day too. And then some monster tablecloths at the bottom. That's not too shabby right there, because I'm telling you right now, that is way more than one would think. Back in the day, when I say back in the day, I mean like, I don't know, a year ago if I would have found this, I would have glanced over it. Now that I know the amount of money people pay for nice, expensive linens, that's pretty good. I mean, you go to Pottery Barn, one tablecloth, plastic tablecloth, 20 bucks. I got a whole bunch of nice tablecloths. You just don't know until you know. What is this? Get out of here, saran wrap. Saran wrap's probably what costs money. Crystal! How have you been? Oh, she's heavy.
It's fragile.
Crystal's always fragile.
She cries a lot.
She cries a lot. Here we go. All right, oh yeah, it's always got this. You think I should put this down? All right, I'll tell you what, we have found some crystal, and I have went through and looked really hard at them, and a lot of them are Waterford crystals. Now that's not like a super high-end brand, I think, but they still do sell very well on Ebu. So, and we're going to put a lot in the booth, right? We found big decanters. We found different color ones that go for $300 to $400 for a set. And we had all the sets. And all of them are wrapped up like this because they're fragile. What does that even say? Does it say buffalo? Or butter? Or
DK bottom.
all right. I'm thinking it says buffalo butter. You said bottom? Now we really don't know what it is. Actually, it's nothing. It's just paper wadded up that was taped up. Where is that? Ew, it's got... it's a dish. I'm not understanding why it feels like that. Do you feel it?
Ew.
Yeah. It feels really weird.
It almost feels like soap.
It does. It's exactly what it feels like. It feels like soap. Not sure exactly what's going on with that or if it's worth any money, but got an old soap dish. This says plate. There's no way it's just one plate. It's 19 inches thick. Here we go, Mr. Plate. Oh, look at this. It's a special plate, though. Handmade Andrea, made in occupied Japan. Check that thing out. Occupied Japan. And then there's a little plate right there that's blue and white. And you like blue and white plates, don't you? Mm-hmm. You kind of have a blue and white theme going on.
Is that a chip?
Yeah, it could be a chip. At least it's underneath of it.
Yeah.
Is this a rooster? Wait, that's the top of that.
Oh. My
Boom.
goodness.
It is a rooster. Now, is that the top of it?
Yeah.
Why does that look so funny? And why does it feel the way that it is? Is the pottery just that old or something? Or falling apart? Do you cook in it?
That's gotta go to that, I would think.
Remember we were at a yard sale the other day and a rooster got out?
Oh, yeah.
Epic.
That was fun times.
It was fun times. This country living is really for me. It's just so much fun. I love it. What do we got in here? We're doing this in the afternoon. We usually do it in the early morning. So I don't know if we're more sprightly. What is going on with this? This is how all this has been. If you need paper, we got it. We've been keeping most of the paper too if it's not. Okay, now we've had one of these before. We haven't found any of the tops though. These are the tea merchants and they actually do sell for about 20 bucks, but we don't have the lids, which tend to kind of hurt the value slightly. So we might sell them in the booth for 10 bucks or something like that.
This is gonna be the lid.
You think? Probably, because I've been saying, we haven't found a lid this entire time. It's been 10 hours of going through this unit and no lid. Well, I don't know. It looks like it's a bowl. It's got something going on inside of that. That looks old, don't it? It has like a crack in the actual bowl. And then it has some stuff going on the inside of it. Yeah, it's weird looking, isn't it?
That is weird.
I don't know about that thing. It's probably a true antique.
Looks like they ate out of it and then just clear coated on top
That's
instead of washing it.
That's exactly like, you know what? I don't want to dishwash no more. Just clear coat everything. Clear coat the food. Got another little, okay, so this one would probably have a cup with it, I'm thinking. Somewhere.
Like a teacup?
Like a teacup. Found a lot of teacups. Again, we found, I think these people were very meticulous in their settings, their place settings.
They like to entertain.
They were entertainers. That or they had to entertain. Because why else would you have all this stuff? I mean, we were talking off camera about how, okay, yeah, sorry. This is actually worth good money if we can find the lids, because this one was going for like 30 bucks. Got paper on the inside of it. That's actually good because they go together, but we have yet to find a lid. And the worst thing is that this was 3 units and we only got 1 unit, which means that we may not have the lids.
What were we talking about off camera?
How we have no friends?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we were also talking about how, you know, to entertain you a lot of time. Whoa! Either you're gonna love this. Look at that. It is a iridescent. They don't look like butterflies. They look like moths.
Yeah.
And we have this thing about moths. We have a big picture of a moth. That's what it's called. What? Moth a man. Moth Hayden. I have no idea what it's talking about.
That has a top.
I hope the tops are in here. Why would you not have the tops in here? Like, how are you, 2 people maybe? We're doing this, like, packing, and then half the person was like, hey, put half in this box and put half in this box. They'll never find it type of deal. This says this is a crystal ring. Is it true? This is not true. type of ring we talking about. It's getting smaller and smaller, whatever it is. It's tiny. What is going on here? Oh, it's like a
Oh yeah.
Would that be for your rings,
Yes,
basically?
I need one beside my bed.
Really? Well, guess what? Ask and you shall receive. You got yourself a crystal ring holder thingamajiggy. This says it's some sort of clock. Tell time on it. See what this is all about. This is how the box has been too. If you guys, again, this is your first one, they have just been stacked full of items. Like some bags have like 30 items in them. Okay, that's not bad. Nice little butterfly. I don't think that's worth a ton of money. Don't remember that dog being in the last one. Boo, something vase. BW vase. Now I'm telling you right now, before we would never be able to cut through. Oh, geez, I was just talking how sharp. I'm using the wrong side. This is why I don't use knives. Can't even use the right side. How embarrassing is that? I'm gonna leave that in too. Who uses the wrong side of the knife? You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness, look at this thing.
Holy moly.
It says it's made in China. I mean, but I still feel like we could probably sell that in the booth for 20 bucks. $10, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Because, oh, cry vase.
Oh.
You think it's sad? Why are you so sad, little vase? Don't be sad.
It's probably one of them teardrop
You think?
bottles.
I think it's just going to be a crystal vase and they ran out of room.
Oh.
But it could be a cry vase, a teardrop. That actually looks like pretty good crystal. It's got like a rainbow look in it, doesn't it? I don't see a name on it. Like I said, a lot of it has been, yep, it's Waterford, it's right there.
It's not what I thought it was going to look like.
Check that out. That's actually really nice.
So put it up to your eyeball. No, like this.
Yeah.
And it'll catch your tears.
What? I don't think that that's a thing. Oh, they're starting to draw pictures again.
Oh, jeez.
This guy was fired. We have determined that the person that did this was very, very good. And they were like, listen, I'm going to start drawing pictures because this is going to be a hurricane lamp. And it's probably going to be clear that goes over a hurricane lamp. There it is. Check it out. That means a hurricane lamp may or may not be in here. We still got a whole bunch more in this thing. I'm telling you all. This has been, and it's been a good unit for all of our selling, how we sell. Because you know we sell three main ways. We sell eBay, we sell Whatnot, and we sell Booth. And this unit has had an abundance of all of them. Oh, this is like a, something that you would put something on, right? Like some sort of lampshade or something.
Light.
Crystal base, W. I don't know what W.
Black and white?
Black and white? Blue and white.
Oh, blue and white.
Yeah, that's what that's been meaning. Here it is. Blue and white vase. This is actually really heavy. This is way thicker than like this vase right here next to it.
It's got the stuff in it.
Yeah, it has,
Like,
yeah, it has the glazed over food on it. I don't know. It looks like an old, like,
it's cracked at the bottom, too.
just like the
that.
other one. Yeah, I don't know if that's because of the age of it. I mean, I start to crack when I get old. Usually my brain starts to crack. Dogs are barking, I'm screaming. You can tell it's 5 o'clock somewhere. So I think it's like 5 o'clock right now, isn't it? We're out here later in the day.
I don't even know what time it is.
I don't even know.
I don't even have a clock.
Nobody knows. We need a little clock in here. That would be fun. Nah, probably not. But I don't need a clock. Oh, we have a clock. It is 10 o'clock. That's not what that says. Nobody knows how to tell those times anymore. Too many hands just to go digital. You know what I'm saying? Just go. I think this is going to be another something to put shade. Yep. Same thing. Now we have two of those. The worst thing is we don't have anything that goes with them. Oh no, I think there's another one. How many of these glass shades they got? Can't use it as a cup. Fall right out. You wouldn't be able to drink nothing. Look at it. Got a big hole in it. What do you think these go to?
I have no idea.
This has got to be another one. This is number 4. Number 4. We only got a couple more things in here and they're not that big. So I don't know. This one's actually pretty big. Does it have no, oh, they did not even write what this was on there. No, check this one out. Centrum something, Pam Makers, Pam Mark, fine quality porcelain. Like, that's gonna sell.
That matches our house.
Yes, it does.
Beautiful.
What would you put in it?
Flowers?
So you would put like soil in it?
No.
Fake flowers?
I mean, you could put flower in that. You'd have to put it in a separate one.
This was my nickname in high school. Hurricane. Because I was a whirlwind of trouble. Just kidding. That's not true at all. This is just a big hurricane. We don't have the lamps though. No, it doesn't feel like the bottom. This feels like a shade. It feels real shady. You know what I'm saying? Negative, Ghost Rider. That is not anything that has to do with a hurricane. Right? That's some... It's a big cup. Mom, I would like some milk, please. I have no idea. There's bugs in it. Does that help you anyway?
Is it blown?
Yeah, it's blown glass. Check it out. It's got a big thing on it. I forget what that thing's called. But why? I don't know about that one. Yeah, these people were right on the ball. Glass hurricane blown.
Is there such thing as hurricane glass?
Oh, you're saying like how they make it, it's called hurricane glass? It's just a smaller one.
Either how they make it or maybe it's called hurricane glass.
We'll have to look it up.
It was glass made by a hurricane.
Maybe it's glass. Oh, could be. Maybe the guy's name that made it's Hurricane.
Maybe.
Maybe. It's another one of those. The clear ones. Anything that goes with them. We might find them. We've been keeping everything. The rest of the stuff in here is just an exorbitant amount of paper. So we're going to go ahead and clean this up and continue on. So much noise is that late at night. There's things croaking. There's dogs barking. I don't know what is going on there. What is that animal? Hear it?
Bird.
Bird? This weighs a metric ton, and it is just a whole bunch of those. Hey, that's a good sign. Oh, never mind. I thought it was a Rolex magazine. It is just a bunch of magazines. And when I say a bunch of them, a lot.
Ooh.
That's how heavy it is.
Jeez.
Yeah. It's so heavy. There's another one right here. Stroke Plans Mags. Guinness Book of World Records.
Book?
You know that I was almost in the Guinness Book of World Records?
For what?
Push-ups in a minute.
Huh.
The record back in the day was 116 when I was doing it. And I did 112, but I can never get to 116. Ever. Little fun fact about me. You know how many push-ups I can do nowadays? The ones that you eat. The push-ups. I can do that. Probably do that 112 times. Probably get a bellyache. All right, what do we have here? Fragile top. This is very interesting looking. It says pictures. And they definitely were, they did good Frankenstein in some boxes together, right? Oh my goodness. This is legitly full of pictures.
Oh my God.
How big is your house? Now, we don't know what type of pictures these are. How big is the house if all of these... Yeah, it's a nice frame. It's super cool looking. This is so crazy. All right, so this is a certificate for the person that probably owned this. They were a master gardener. That's why they have all of the, like the stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. So they were a master gardener of whatever. Is that, I didn't even know that you could become that. How do you become a master gardener?
I don't know, but I want to
You should.
be a part of it.
You should definitely give it a shot. All right, so most of these, some of these are like certificates. Some of them are just pictures. A lot of them are pictures that look like this. And like, when I say a lot of them, a lot. Tons. Tons and tons of them. All right, there's something gigantic at the bottom of this thing. All right, these are all pictures. We'll open up a couple more just to make sure. But there's something at the bottom of this that takes up the entire bottom. What do we have going on in here? Ah!
Is that a humongous pot?
It looks like a
Or
pot.
a plant?
Oh, there's tons of, hold on, there's stuff inside it. We got a gravy boat. We just found a boat. I'm done. I've hit the peak. The pinnacle of my YouTube career is right here.
That is a gravy boat.
With the gravy boat. So we got a boat, all right. And we got some.
The whole place?
Yeah, it actually comes. Yeah, that's weird. How would
normally
you?
a gravy boat has like a
handle, and you just pick it up. It is odd. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, it's got a big old chip in it. That's a shame, isn't it? Mm-hmm. That is a very, very pretty piece right there. What else we got in here? All right, so we might have a whole bunch of this. This is the name of them. I'll give you a good shot of that. Royal something. Does that say Royal Dalton on it or something? Can't tell. Can't see nothing.
It starts with a B. Royal B.
Royal B. All right, we have another type of. What do you think the pot looks like? That's a big pot. He was a royal gardener. Rutgers College. That's pretty neat. Yeah, white and gold was their color when it came because all of their crystal stuff was white and gold. We just found a tractor. International tractor. Who would have thought? That's like.
Who would have thought?
That's like Diecast metal.
Made in the USA.
Made in the USA. Got international. I'm telling you, this could be our unit. Gardener. I'm now a tractor person. You know. Nice little vase there for some flowers. I think we are done with everything inside of this. Are you ready to unravel?
Let's see what this thing is.
Let me take a look at it first.
Look at it.
I think you're gonna like it. Ready?
Yeah. Holy cow.
Look at this. It's made in China. It's just decorative. Don't eat out of it. What were you gonna eat out of it? Cereal? There's fish. There's fish on the inside. Probably not worth a ton of money, but you're gonna keep it, I would guess. Yeah. I would think that you would probably keep that one. And there is, inside of this, is, what is that? Just paper, more paper. There is a couple more photos here. Not photos, but they're just pictures. I mean, the house. This house must have been, oh, check this out. This might have been his own, maybe photography. Because if he's a master gardener, he probably took...
That's what I would do. I would grow my plants and then take pictures of them.
And take pictures of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's actually really, really cool. I wonder how many more of those he's got in here that are his. So that's actually really neat.
That is neat.
Is that a Picasso? Check this thing out. What is going on there? I'm actually now intrigued with these pictures. I can't stop opening them. I got so many. Jackson Beardy. Is this me? What? I think those things might be worth some money. There's a COA on the back of that one. There's a COA on the back of this one too. It's a 3D picture.
Oh, that's neat.
That's pretty neat, right? This one I think might be another one. These frames are pretty nice. Heading for the Lake, 1979. So these pictures aren't, check this out, another 3D picture. I've actually never seen something that looks like that before, have you?
No.
Me neither.
Gone with the wind.
Is that what it's from?
Yeah. So that other one must have been with Gone with the Wind too.
Really? 1984. Check that out. That's actually really, really neat. For sure. Office supplies, I'm guessing. We just thought about this as off sup in it. So I'm thinking office supplies. Now, we do have confirmed that he's probably a professional photographer. Miscellaneous battery, fishing reels, playing cards, greeting cards, etc. Alright, then you have boxes and boxes, and then you have extension cords, pictures, all types of stuff in here. See what we're working with. We have some gloves, probably for gardening, right? Are they gardening gloves? This does something with the tire. They have some nail polish, maybe? Some screws. I've been looking for them.
I want that little hammer.
Little hammer. Oh, yeah. Check it out.
That's cute.
This is the one that has the screwdriver in it.
Yeah.
Go like this, and you got the screwdriver, and then you got another screwdriver, and it keeps going and going and going and going. So this will be yours with your little ferns. What are you going to use with it? Beep, bop, bop, bop. You could do all types of stuff with that, babe.
All types of stuff.
All types of stuff. I got some casters in here. I'm not seeing anything. Something smells super crazy in here. I don't know what it could be. I'm starting to get faint. Here, get this out of here. All right, what's this next one? It says fishing reel. There's one. Oh, check this one out. Shakespeare.
Ooh.
All right, that actually doesn't look like a Shakespeare reel. That's like a really nice one. Let's take a look in here what we got going on. Yeah, this is a pen. That's a nice one. That is a pen squitter. Made in USA. I think these go for like, I want to say maybe 30 or 40 bucks. This one is in immaculate condition, so it might go a little bit more than that. That is the wrong fishing box, but I would rather have that reel than probably this reel. And then you have a little bit, look, check this guy out. He's got a little bit of goo on him right there. It's an old Daiwa. The PM 1070. I don't know nothing about that, but it could be worth something. And then we have some 22 long rifle ammo. Oh, which is pretty neat because we haven't seen anything that had to do with a gun lately. And then you got some bicycle cards. Pinochle. You ever play Pinochle?
No.
They're brand spanking new. There's certain cards for just Pinochle. And then you have like a little, important. Catch fish with Mitchell. That's actually probably pretty good. There might be at least $30 or $40 worth of stuff in there. No more in that box. This one says t-shirt. This one says clothing. And calm it down. There's a box back here that says rocks on it. I knew there was another box with rocks. Check that out.
Oh.
Got chickens, turkeys. Oh my. Got a wagon. It's going to look like this place soon. All right, here we go. We got clothing. That was not even near close to what I was trying to do. This is one of those wardrobe ones again because it has that big metal thing. And we found some decent clothing in here.
Yeah.
Like really
Very
decent.
clean.
Very clean. Most of it has been professionally washed and dry clean. There's so much going on back behind this thing.
It says glass on it.
It's attacking me. That looks like a purse to me, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we have, and there's nothing hanging up. All right, so we have a purse. Isabel Journey. I don't know nothing about that. It's in good condition.
It's broke.
Oh, it's broke? It's not in good condition. It's missing a loop. Isabel, you're missing the loop. And then you have lunchbox. Picnic Plus. Have I taken you on a picnic yet?
No.
We went to dinner. Oh, snakeskin. Scary. Did that scare you? Were you scared? I was scared. I got a pillow here.
We could take a picnic in our backyard.
We could take a picnic in the backyard. What I've learned to do this is cut these things out of here. Cut it out. Makes it go a lot smoother when you do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that looks like it's going to work out a lot better. This box is full of just, what is that, like a little makeup bag probably? So far I'm not seeing any clothes. Just a bag. So far I'm just seeing a whole bunch of bags. Here is a really heavy, super heavy pillow. Must be down or something, like goose down. We have a robe. Probably not the best thing in the world. This does ties, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty neat. All right, these are dust bags here, aren't they? No, I don't. No, they're shoe bags. I think that'd be for a shoe, maybe? I have no idea. I think that's medicine. This is Ralph Lauren. I don't know what that would be for, though. This is some sort of like suede looking thing. Are these all full of shoes?
I hope so.
That's what it looks
Are
like.
those Uggs? Those are Uggs.
Are they Uggs? So you got some Uggs in there. Look at this. Wait a sec. We have like a little satchel over here. It is like some sort of satchel, and then you have Prada. All right, what I'm gonna do, because this is gonna be super hard, I'm cutting this box like an avalanche. I'm gonna cut it just like this because I think this is full.
Oh, try not to cut the shoe.
You better watch out, shoes. I'm coming in. I got a Kershaw on me. And this is just ruining this knife, by the way. This knife will never be the same after today. All right, you ready for this? I don't know how this is gonna work, but she just might spill out everywhere. Yeah, that knife works real well. All that for some belts. Do you see anything? That looks like a Louis Vuitton. It is. It's probably not real. See it?
We'll keep all of those just to see what else is in this box.
Yeah, I can tell there's no way that's a real Louis Vuitton because it doesn't feel real. And then there's like these little things. What are these? This is neat looking.
Belt.
Oh, it's a belt? That's not as neat as I thought by any means. Is that the only thing in there? Yeah, so it's kind of like a little drawer. Then you have here, made in Italy. Got some shoes, size 6.5. These are destroyed from the heat. It's that patent leather stuff that gets super sticky. And once it gets sticky, it's pretty much over. Size 6. Size 6, made in Italy. Is that what that says? All leather. I don't know. They install with the tassels. Could be worth some. We do do a lot of shoe sales now. There's some Brightons, made in Italy. Yeah, these are actually some pretty nice shoes. They're actually not even hardly worn on the bottoms. Size 6.5, Brighton shoes. That's how we first learned about the company Brighton, was through their shoes. And now we like handbags and stuff. These are pretty bad condition. They're not looking so great. All right, we got a pair of Brooks Brothers. Is that a pair of Brooks Brothers? Yes, it is. Brooks Brothers. They were $3,990.
$39.
Oh, that's an expensive pair of shoes if I've ever seen one. That just paid for this whole unit times 10. Got some Ferragamos here. Now, these are expensive depending on how, you know what I'm saying? So shoes were a big thing, for sure. Very expensive shoes. They still might be able to go for $50, $60. Got some hats here. Mostly visors. You got J. Crew. You have some flippy floppies. Made in Taiwan. These are just like beach flippy floppies. These are another Ferragamos. It just has the thing on the inside, but see it says Ferragamo there?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they might be, I mean, usually Ferragamos, men's Ferragamos go for sometimes hundreds of dollars. I don't know about women's if they go for that much. I have no idea what that says. They're all like the same style though. You know what I'm saying? And they're all size 6.5, which is not the best size in the world. I think the most common size is probably like 7, 7.5. Kohans. They're in good condition, handmade in Italy. Man, I don't think I've ever seen a Kohan made in Italy before, have you? But that's all leather, super clean too. So we'll try to sell these. And also, we've been selling a lot of our shoes in the booth. Look at these things. St. John. Hey, isn't that a good one? Yeah.
They look
I think
fancy.
St. John is a super expensive brand. We'll look those up, but does that have the name? Oh, it says St. John right there. Yeah, they're super fancy. Huh. We will 100% look up St. John, because I looked up St. John before, thinking that St. John was that one company from Kmart, but it wasn't. What is this? Oh, a bag of cedar. That can go in there. This just looks like slippers. Yeah, slippers, house shoes. Got some runners right here. Not seeing anything super exciting.
Whoa.
What am I looking at? Some sort of totem pole?
That's what it looks like.
That's definitely some sort of totem pole. It's actually fairly scary looking too. Let's go and put that down there. I'm not saying that it is scary. I'm just saying that it kind of looks scary. Oh. iPhones. You know you got a... Oh, it's an iPod. Oh, iPod. iPhone. These are actually probably worth some money. They stopped making iPods. And these look pretty good. This is the A1421. And this is a 64 gig. So that's actually probably, they might be worth $50 to $100 a piece because they do sell sleep masks. All right, we have a jewelry box here, Calvin Klein. Yep, that's a jewelry box, all right. That is, I know nothing. This is, oh, I was like, this is nice because it's all magnetic. No, that's just magnetic. That's still pretty nice.
Yeah.
I mean, China stuff. What else we got in here? We have a camera that is not in there. All the camera gear is gone. And then you have some glasses. Flexing. That's what I'd be doing. I'd be flexing. That's funny. Oh, we found a wallet. Joseph A. Banks, genuine cowhide. This is a nice wallet. There's
nice.
nothing in it, but that wallet right there will probably get us about 20 bucks. Wallets nowadays are expensive, and you gotta clap on, like, clap on, clap off. Was that jewelry?
I don't know, but those are nice for beads.
Yeah, what do you think that was for? Look, there's another one. And more. You think they were jewelry boxes?
Oh, or to hold beads. Maybe she made jewelry.
Crafter?
I see a Gucci bag in there.
You see
Or
a Gucci
dust
bag? Oh yeah, there's a Gucci bag in here. Let's take a look at this. Oh, this is actually really nice. This is some sort of like beaded, made in France. That's just a really nice old purse, right?
That is nice.
Yeah, that thing is super nice. Beaded, it's missing a 1 or 2 beads down there, but overall, that is really, really awesome looking. And then we do have, this had to be for shoes. The Gucci bag for shoes, right? Because it's like a shoe size. I don't think that would be for a purse.
Maybe a small purse.
This right here is a very nice toothbrush. That's how.
There's a needle. Oh no, that's not a needle.
No, That's that'd be for like cleaning your dentures or teeth, right? That was actually not a syringe. And this is the only time I don't have my gloves because we haven't found anything in this unit that has been remotely.
Those socks.
That's a lot of socks. Actually, this brand new pair of socks right there. Tommy Hilfiger, all day, every day. Wait a second, there's another pair. Another pair of Tommy Hilfigers. Wait a second, there's another pair.
Brand new.
Dude, socks go for good money. I ain't afraid of digging somebody's old socks. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? They look kind of clean. There's another pair. Check it out. These are gold label. They were $18 a piece. I mean, come on now. All right, now we'll definitely, look, I'm pulling out $10 bills here. I got to dump them out.
Oh my goodness.
I got to dump out all the socks. I got to find more. People are like, this is disgusting. You're going through people's socks. Listen, we all got feet, don't we? Well, some of us. What is this? Margaritaville. Nothing in there. Is this more socks? I hit the jackpot. I got so many socks. All right, these are definitely all used. I don't see any tags. I'm looking straight for the tags. Look at this. This is the only one that's been really jumbled up. There is a lot of stuff that looks like this in here. Let me go ahead and grab that and take a look at that. I have no idea what they are, but there's like 50,000 of them in this area. There's a scale and then just some clothes. We were moving stuff around and we found this really cool picture of a bird feeding little baby birds, but that's not the most interesting part. The interesting part is that somebody had placed something behind this. And then I guess in the move, it has ripped. And now it is open. What do you think this is? Oh, it's just the, like the proof of it? Ray Harm? Wait a second. What is that? I have no idea. If bird population poll were taken in the United States, the chances are that the cardinal would be the winner far and away with its brilliant red coat. Okay, everybody likes the cardinal, that's what it's saying. And this was back in 1975. I'm not understanding what this is. Is that like some sort of frame house gallery? Huh. So when you bought the picture, you got the like a print or something with it, or a COA with it that's the same size, and it was on the back of the frame? I don't know. It's interesting. We'll definitely look it up, because if you're going through that much work to put that in the back of the painting, It's got to be worth something. Alan's clothes. We got some clothes here. This is pretty heavy too. What is this down here? You want to open this up real quick? 100,000 pictures of cats. So that's something. All right, we got some clothes. This says t-shirts. Now we haven't ran into any t-shirts, and this is one of the heaviest boxes in this entire unit. Other than the book boxes, which this one actually might be heavier than that. All right, what do we got? It is a...
No hangers.
I don't see any hangers. Nope. There's some sort of cedar thing in here, so let's go ahead and cut this out. It's like I'm doing surgery on these things. I'm pretty good at it. Look at that. Boom. All right, we have a ton of pants, and we already found a ton of pants. What size are these? Who knows? Doesn't say. All right, so we have 6 million pairs of pants. Look at all these dress pants. That is insane. All of them have tags on them where they've also been dry cleaned. Every single... There's no way these are all pants. How many khakis can one person own? I think we're looking at it. Cedar in here, so they put the cedar in there. That is also a thing that the Millionaire Locker had, was a whole bunch of cedar stuff. All right, we found one jacket. Oh, is this Nautica? It's old Nautica, I think. Yeah, nice little old Nautica. Nothing on the back of it, so it's not gonna be worth a ton of money. That's metal in there or something. Look at all these pants. I have never seen so many. What type of thing are we working with here? Dickies, genuine Dickies. Wrong season. I could put this on right now and it could be like one of them sauna suits. Because that's what we're in right now. A sauna. There's no way. Look. Joseph A. Banks, 40 by 30. And we'll go ahead and see if they are 40 by 30s. Because if they are, I mean, I feel like these corduroy guys are probably worth some money. Right?
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, there's an abundance of corduroy. I've never said that sentence in my life. We have an abundance of corduroy, everybody. Look at this is... I'm actually speechless on how many pants there are. What is that, 50 pairs so far? 60 pair? And we've already found 50 pair of pants. Look at them all. You got seersuckers. You got other pants. You got that type of pant that feels like a full linen. I'm talking like major amount of clothes here. This entire thing. Pantalonas. I think that's the only word I remember. These are Eddie Bars. All right, so this whole thing is full of pants. And then you have, yep, that's definitely a plunger. Probably don't want to smell the end of that. Then you have this thing.
Put plunger.
Plunger with clothes?
Clothes.
I don't know. Are these sketches? The big sketchbook. Huh, there's nothing in it. You could start sketching. Izod. Actually, this is decent money right here. These I think go for like 20 or 30 bucks. The old school Izod made in the US of A. We have something metal here that is like real heavy. We'll get to that in a second. You know what I'm trying to get down to is this box. See this box right here?
There's 2 boxes.
There's something in it too. So there's something there. And then this box though doesn't look like, you know of me folks, I'll tell you if something's in it, and this one's empty. 100% empty on that one. I'm not one to be like, oh, it feels like something's in it. And then you have, I might as well just jump in here. That's part of a whole bunch of decent polos. Eddie Bauer, more Eddie Bauer. Chaps. Oh, geez, I almost poked my eye out with that thing.
What is that?
It's like a sun. No, sunshine. Sunshine. I'm losing my mind. That's all we got in here. Some Tommy Hilfiger. I'm not seeing anything really jumping out at me as some sort of something. All right, let's open this bad boy up, then we'll open that up. Where's my knife? That fast, I lost it. I'm keeping this, and I'm putting a turkey on it. Thanksgiving at my house, everybody, and I'm gonna make sure we have the biggest 50-pound turkey.
Oh my goodness.
So I can bring it out on this tray. Are you ready? That, my friend, is a tray.
That is a tray.
That is a tray. Now, tray Do you have
silver?
Yeah, wouldn't that be something? This weighs pretty heavy. I'm like super strong, and you know I'm not showing that it's heavy, but it's super heavy. But that's a nice tray. I could put you on that tray, honestly. Okay, let's go ahead and move over to this box right here. There's definitely something in it. It's a good looking box. Ha! Shoelaces. And keys. That's what we heard, was the keys jangling around, thinking that it was going to be watches or jewelry. Yep. Alright, well. Man, that's nice. That's actually clean your shoes. Here. What? I'm going to help you out. Really like to find my knife. Gosh, if this is the printer, this is a very heavy printer. Were they making printers back in the day out of gold? It is. Oh my goodness, this thing weighs a metric 2,000 pounds. Epson. We actually had another printer, a Canon, that we donated to the church. That was a pretty good. We'll see which one's better. This one doesn't look like it has that air print, does it? I think the Canon was a little bit newer. This one says, exceed your vision. Huh. Don't exceed it too far. You won't know where you're going. We are getting down to the nitty gritty here. This looks like some sort of Christmas. Oh.
Yeah.
Lot of glitter going on in there. A lot of glitter. Although that stuff is still expensive. We have a box of rocks. If you guys watched, maybe that was video 3. We like box of rocks because it's not what you think. I'm thinking this is a Christmas wreath. Just by the way that it is. Oh, Christmas wreath. They usually don't have a whole bunch of money. Mirror on the wall.
That's
You are the most gorgeous camera woman of all. Yeah. Yeah. Oh gosh, that's heavy. What do we got here? So we have some portfolios here, and there's something in this one. How does it work? There you go. Two-sided. Two-sided something. They look like lithographs. I actually make that up constantly. I don't know what a lithograph looks like. But all right, this one is full. A lot more fuller than that was. I don't know what you're saying. They're just cards with vegetables on them. That's... Ow! Ow! That's a hot potato.
I cannot.
I actually saw the potato and then I lost it. And I was like, oh, I got a good joke. I got a good dad joke. Here it comes. All right. Center Campus Store. Oh, is this from Rutgers? Because we know that somebody went to Rutgers and some of it was old Rutgers stuff. No. These are just like sketches or drawings or something. See? Of pictures that we already have. They're all like the same. Now that we're seeing this, they're all kind of like the same thing, aren't they? What am I looking at here? $1984, little dog. That's really about all we got in here. This is just blank. And then that one looks pretty good. So we'll look through all that artwork. That's a lot of artwork. We have a vacuum. And then we have some glass here. We already know that that is glass. This is a nice picture for you. Check this out. I'm gonna bring it over to you. That looks like a you type of picture.
Oh, that is pretty.
Doesn't it? And then you got this one. That's pretty nice. This feels like a really cheap frame. Super cheap. There is table legs here. We do not have the table though. Like I said, there was multiple units and we only got one of them, which means some of this stuff we don't have. It's friends too. We have jumper cables. Whoa, jeez. I looked at that and I thought that was dynamite. It's just flares. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. All right, we got a box of rocks. Let's go ahead and open this up because the last rocks we found were actually really, really cool and good. So let's see what we're working with here. We only got a couple more boxes left out of this. I don't know what it says at the bottom, but we got to be probably around $11,000 maybe a little bit more.
We only have a bag left.
We got a bag left? Just one little bag. All right, here we go. Look at that. That is super cool looking. I'm telling you, these rocks, we're gonna probably, you know, we'll look some of them up, but most of these, we'll put them right on Whatnot, and then y'all can get a good deal on them, because some of these rocks are very expensive. And we have some really big, this one's tiny. Oh, that's full as gold, isn't it?
I don't know.
Could be, I have no idea.
Could be real gold.
I don't think that's real gold. I think it'd be a little bit heavier. Could have fooled me. Get it? All right, what else we got going on here? Got another rock I like. Okay, see? Nice little polished guy here. I think he's broken right there. Oh, maybe not. That's the back of him. See, that's not a geode. That's some other type of polished quartz or something, right? Definitely not a geode. Maybe we should go to school for rock identification. Here's, oh wow. Do you see that blue in there?
Oh my goodness. That's wow.
Is that showing up on camera?
Yeah.
That is crazy looking. I have no idea what type of rock that is, but that blue is something like I ain't never seen before, ever. It's almost like a Smurf. Okay, now this is purple. And it's very heavy. Like this is super, super heavy for its size. Isn't that crazy looking?
It is crazy looking.
They were definitely into gems. Where are you at? Clear, just some clear quartz there probably. Maybe just glass that they found at outside.
It's definitely some kind of...
Definitely some sort of, definitely not glass is what I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
We found a bigger one of these, but that is super cool. I did look that up. That was some, it's called something turquoise. I forget exactly what it was, but it was worth something like 10 to 20 bucks. Keep moving on. Here we go. Another like purple looking thing. It's got purple on the inside. Super cool looking. It's a big boy right here. This might be scared.
A bookend?
This might be a bookend. Might be petrified. Yep. Oh no. What is that? Yeah, that's definitely wood. Check that out. That's like the grains of the wood, right?
Yeah.
That's really neat look. I've actually never seen one like that. Usually they're a lot darker than that, where you can't see the grains of it. That piece right there, petrified wood, actually sells by like the weight. This is actually one of my favorites so far.
Yeah.
Now, like, when you find this in the wild, do you just crack it open and that's inside of it?
Yeah. I would think that that's the other half to the other one.
Yeah, so they found it out there. They're out there geo hunting, and they were like, bada bing.
Well, they probably purchased it.
Nah, in my brain, these people were out there geo hunting. They were out sketching things with the big sketchbook, cracking geodes up against the wall. That's some sort of iron, I would think. Look how purple it is. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Look at that side. Huh. You know what that reminds me of? The Power Rangers for some reason.
Go
Power Rangers! This was $46. That is very pretty.
Holy moly.
That's an old geode right there. Polished on two sides. Really good looking purple. Man, that purple sells really well for us, doesn't it? I mean, it sells super. This was 46 bucks probably 15 or 20 years ago. This is probably like a $100 piece. I'm telling you, man, these rocks have been one of the money makers. We have a vacuum back here. We're not going to try to mess with that thing, but we are got just one more thing. The rest is like shelving units and stuff that we'll look through later on. Is a bag. And you guys did a very good job. Thank you for watching all 5 of these. You guys are amazing.
Is that a comforter?
It's a comforter. I always like finding them at the end of these because they are very comforting. So that's it. There's a counter down below. So I don't know exactly what that says. Probably $11,000 to $12,000 at this point. And that's not too shabby for only 511 bucks. A lot of this stuff is going to be on Whatnot, eBay, and our booth if you're local. We still do have the booth at Bounty Hunters Emporium. If you don't follow us on Facebook. And also there's a link down below for Whatnot and our eBay store. We do appreciate everybody watching. Remember, if you're not subscribed, comment down below. Like the video. No, I will always get you on the next one. Daniel, stop horsing around and get back to work. We got a lot to do. All right, we have just checked the P.O. box. If you sent us something like a month ago, it's probably in here because we haven't opened stuff up for about a month. So thank you for sending stuff. First, Bethany. Bethany, I still have your first drawing. Remember her first drawing?
Yeah,
I still have it. Let's see what this drawing is. Oh, look how cute. I think we should probably frame that and put that up somewhere.
Yeah.
Look at Willow. Bethany, you're very talented. Check that out.
Good
Actually,
job.
I might put it up here. All right, Bethany. There you go. Your drawing is going to be there probably for the next 10 to 20 years. Thank you so much. All right, we'll move over from this way to this way. This one is from Laura and Scott from Trixie Treasures. Oh, this is going to be framed and put up. I'll have to get a frame for it. Oh, there's 2 posters. How cool is that? That's the old Castrol Mustang. And then look at all...
Cool.
Look at the up here. You have like probably from 1964 to 2009. That's actually what our Mustang looks like all the way down. That is super cool. Man, that thing will be framed, and I think I'm gonna need a bigger. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a bigger garage just from all the cool artwork y'all send. Check that thing out.
Oh, that's cool.
That is super awesome. Thank you so much. We're going to get frames for these things and hang these bad boys up whenever we get the garage done for sure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This one, international. We don't get a lot of international from Garvin Haywood. Where are you from, Garvin? Does it have a country on here? No. Oh, Great Britain. These things went across the good pond. Check these things out. They're like little coins. I've never seen such a thing in all my life. Just a little something to add to your collection. Keep up the great entertainment from Garvin.
That's so neat.
The United Kingdom. Well, thank you so much. Well, they will definitely be added. We'll go put those up today in the room for sure. This one right here is from... Doesn't have a name on it. Oh, Regina. Yeah, Regina, you actually just asked if we got this on Whatnot. You're probably watching this video like a little bit afterwards. I got a little craftsman. Oh, we love ornaments, don't we?
Oh, yeah.
Look at that one. Hey, look at this guy. Craftsman guy right here. On a drill. That is hilarious. And then else what we got? We have, a little car. Little Ford is a Thunderbird.
Nice.
Then you got a Bel Air. Then you got the old Camaro. I should have a tree dedicated just to cars. That would be pretty cool. Check this out. This is like a blanket, I think.
Oh, I love that. That's so pretty. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Regina. We do appreciate it. This one right here is from Claire. Just a little clarification. It says it has your name on it. So it means you got to open it. Can we just... Ready?
Yeah.
You're holding the camera. Check that out.
Oh, nice.
Just says have a little thank you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, look at the butterfly.
For your hang-on charms and your purse charms. Now I'll tell you what, y'all have been buying them up and we do appreciate it.
Yes.
They go fast. So if you're into your, you want one of her hang-on charms or purse charms, you got to be on Whatnot almost that day because you only usually do 15 to 20, if that, and they sell out within 30 seconds. So the dog looks like Willow, but it's not for her. Sorry, it has beans in it. Hey, check it out. We have a Willow. Could be a mascot. It can go up there with Bethany's drawing.
Oh, look how cute.
That's so funny.
Oh, actually, I have this. I have its friend. Look at this. Now we have 2 willows. That's cute.
It says, hope you can use these in your house. Check that out. Mulu's Ice Cream. Is that your business? Because I love me some good ice cream.
Oh.
What are these? Oh, check these out. Yeah, this will be cool. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to figure out a place to put these.
Oh, they're door
They're door pulls.
That's cool.
That is super cool. Yeah, I will definitely have to figure out a place to put these. Probably in this building, maybe in that bathroom.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Thank you so much. Then we have another one right here. It's going to be, it says from RACB. It doesn't have a name on it though. Hey, I don't even see a, it's a lot of good stuff too. Like a lot of good stuff. That's just paper in the bottom. Yeah, I'm not seeing a note. We have like a ton of little cool bags, like Vera Bradley bags. Check this out. They're like brand new.
Oh, dang. That's so cool.
Yeah, they're all like brand new Vera Bradley. This one's a Vera Bradley. This one's brand spanking new. It's like a crab one. Then you have a starfish one. And then check this thing out. It's like a little case.
Oh, yeah.
For like credit cards and stuff. This is another Vera Bradley. And another one. Man, that's like a lot of stuff. Is that Vera Bradley also, or is that Brighton?
Oh, that's Brighton. That's like a purse or a bag. Yeah.
That's Brighton.
Yeah.
These are all like super, super nice. Like really, really nice items.
Yeah.
Like absolutely insanely nice. There's even one more in there. All Brighton stuff. And again, I don't see a note or anything in there.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We appreciate it.
This is from Regina because it's the same address. I thought I just recognized that address from the from that. So all of these are from Regina.
Okay.
Every single one of these are from Regina. Regina, thank you so much. Took me that long to put 2 and 2 together there.
Oh my goodness.
Is that the people you said I should watch?
Yes.
Oh, well there you have it. Yeah, Regina says you can use these to decorate with or to flip with or do whatever you want with. So, man, thank you, Regina. You really sent a lot of awesome stuff for sure. And they must have came in at different times too. So we'll have to send you, because you were just on our whatnot. Check that out.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's super pretty.
I like that.
Got another bag? Where did you get all this stuff from? This stuff is amazing. Right?
Going cross country.
Hey y'all, found this beautiful old book with flowers at a church thrift store. Thought of Kayla. Is there flowers in it? Yeah, it's an old book on flowers. That should check that thing out.
Oh, wow.
You were just saying how you like books on flowers.
I do,
Now you have-
and I love the look of that. That is so cool.
That will end up on the shelf for sure.
Thank you so much.
All right, yeah, seriously, thank you so much. This helps out. Seriously, we do appreciate, not necessary to send us stuff, but we really, really do appreciate all the love and support on this channel and the other channel, The Flip Squad. We can't do this without you all, and I always say that. So we love you. We'll see you on the next one.